welcome back again to this channel. Today we are going to do a little warm-up to get ready for our loop jumps that we're going to be working on. So like always, starting off with landing position, just to ensure that you're getting the right feeling in your body, of your knees, of your legs, of your arms, moving the arms up and down in order to feel your center of balance. And then just long hold on this landing position. Then going straight into a Waltz jump, we're going to do 3. So really going up and over to get this feeling of bringing the right leg up and getting that distance. So here you can see it's really pushing up and over. So ensuring that you do at least 3 of these, sometimes 4, and then going on to the Waltz loop jump. This gets us ready for the rotation to ensure that the arms are moving, the torso is twisting, the shoulders are moving, and just getting that feeling going. So again, waltz, loop, and land. And also just feeling where you are on the circle, because sometimes you can curve a little bit more when you're on the circle. Then warming up back scratch spin, just to get again the feeling of where the arm placement should be, the rotation, and even giving it a jump out. And then again, you want to be doing this 2 or 3 times just to feel where your center of gravity is, and just giving it a little bit of a hop out just to feel that landing position. Then moving on to the axel. So again, really feeling your right leg going up into the air. So this one I felt like I twisted more than going up for the height. So on the next one, I try to really focus on going up and get more air height, and this time I do axel, axel, axel. I would recommend doing this because it really gets you moving quickly onto the next one. I feel like as an adult skater, sometimes we can get too much in our head. So by doing this, it really gets to the feeling of going up without thinking too much and letting your body take over and the muscle memory getting in charge. So as you see, I was just feeling that up and out. Yeah, so I do it one more time just to get the feeling of more going up and not going round. And then of course just warming up the double salchow, just single at first, really focusing on that height, and then going on to the double salchow. Feel free to warm this up a few times, but normally I feel quite confident to go straight into the double. This one I did feel a little bit off around the shoulders. As you can see, I wasn't quite straight. So then I go again onto the double sow, and yeah, here you see that I straighten it up, and this time as well, because I felt quite confident after the first one, I then double it up with another double sow. Then moving on, I do it again, double sow into another double sow. The third one, though, I wasn't quite straight. I do enjoy doing these combos because it really gets your body moving, it gets the feeling. I really enjoy doing a combo as in a double into another double because it really makes your body work a little bit more. So then I go on to the next combo, trying double sow, just doing as many as I can in a row, to be honest, till the feeling where I feel like, okay, I've gone around the circle so much. And again, you don't have to do this. This is just what I do. I find my own technique that I enjoy doing this. It's just to get the body moving and flowing. So then I move on to getting ready for the double loop. And I'm just doing the back loop turns, just again to get the feeling. And then I go into a single loop, really focusing on bringing that right leg up and over. So then the next exercise involves doing the turns. Then from the turns, using the momentum with your arms and bringing the leg up into a single loop. This can be quite difficult at the beginning when you're trying. It can feel quite scary, but it's definitely a really good exercise to have. Then I go into loop, loop, loop into back scratch spin. And again, I really enjoy doing this one because you really feel the momentum of the right leg coming up and turning and twisting your shoulders. And then, of course, getting the back scratch spin in at the end just adds that extra momentum. And what I found was when you go into single loop, then double, or single, single, double loop, like I'm doing here, it can be a very good way for your brain to switch off and just go into the flow and feel your body in the movement rather than overthinking. I felt like when I go straight into a double loop, I overthink it. So here's a very good exercise of doing your loop, loop into double loop. And just trying this quite a few times just to get the feeling. And even if you land forward facing, well, here actually you see that I didn't have enough height with the left leg coming up. So what I've noticed is that my right leg is working very well, but my left not as much. So you really want to be using that momentum to really bring it up and twist around. So here I managed to twist around more. That was probably one of the best from the session. And yeah, just to really feel that movement. So now going on to the original exercise, but with a double. So you're doing turns and then using the momentum of your arms and legs to bring it up into a double. This is a great exercise, and it's, again, scary at first, but it really helps you to use your arms, use your swing, and use your legs, because you've not got much to momentum to really bring it up other than from the twists and just going all the way up. And it's fine to do like the double bounce like I'm doing. This just really helps it to feel the movement without feeling like you're going to have to fall. Then another exercise which I'm loving is the flip into double loop. So again, warm this up, try the flip into single loop first, see how you feel. Single loop into loop and backspin if you wish as well. But I felt quite warmed up today, so I went straight into the flip double loop. And again here, I'm trying to focus on bringing the leg up. So here, even though I brought it further up, I didn't get tight and quick enough. So here I'm just practicing bringing the leg up and then down and tight for the rotation. This is my biggest weakness, and what I'm trying to work on is when I bring more height, like leg height, that I'm still able to get the quick snap and twist. So I would say this is a great exercise to work on. Yes, bringing the leg up, but knowing that you might lose momentum. So here I actually gain it round and also practice a double flip as well afterwards, because I feel I'm trying to work on both and this can help. So again, here it's like I'm not bringing the knee up high enough. The double flip looks better though. And yeah, it's just trying to work on bringing that left leg up, then quickly snatching there into it. And sometimes I like to add the extra jumps in afterwards, because like I say, as an adult skater, you don't overthink the same when you combo the jumps. Because here I tried to go into the single and focus more on the snatch. And then trying one more time without the extra double flip. And here I have like a bounce, but it's just not quite getting the airtime with the twist. So I feel to be very good on one or the other, but at the same time it's just not working. But it's getting there. I do definitely prefer doing the flip into a loop. I feel like this just makes me less nervous and less likely to overthink. So because I feel this way, I try the double loop on its own. And when you practice the double loop on its own, feel free to add this half loop jump in before. It just stops you from overthinking and gets you into the feel of twisting your body beforehand. And also when you do the double loop for the first time, try and rotate and land facing forwards, because your body maybe has been used to doing one rotation And to go straight onto 2 rotations can be quite difficult. So try the 1.5 where you jump and you face forward when you land on both feet. Here I'm just practicing bringing the leg up and feeling the rotation after bringing it up. And also the foot placement is very important when you're doing the double loop on its own, ensuring that the left foot is really over the right to ensure that you're tight. And this should really help you if you just practice this movement and get into that feeling of doing it. And it's so important just to get the feeling of the movement even without the jump. So next I go and I practice again and again, landing facing forward on 2 feet, to then going on to the last jump, this time going in full commitment, but still landing a little bit facing forward. So I felt determined to try again and going all the way around, this time tiptoeing around, and then one more time, and then going full commitment into the double. Here I cheat just maybe 1/4, but I'm happy with the progress, and I thank you very much for joining me.